I'm Audrey, Instagram, Drizzy ASAP.
Ooh.
Are you sure? Are you sure? She's like, she doesn't know. She's like, I'm Krishna.
Is that even your real name?
Do you know your name?
I think so.
Is this your refugee name?
Yes.
Or something?
That's my Indian name.
Your refugee
Your
name.
passport name.
If I can't have you, nobody can. Bare face so they all know who I am. If you saw what that skank done to the man, if you saw what that skank done to the man, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Hi, my name's Solange. Audrey.
Krishna.
Rimby. I'm Paida.
And what up, everyone? It's your girl, Favorite Gift, and we back again with another video.
Are we allowed to make noise?
Yeah.
Did you hear my whoop? The one
It's like
said,
Okay, you can see I've got people on my channel, yeah, Coco Gucci Gang. It's not every day. Gucci Gang. Nah, okay, so today's video is like it's a mix with a would you rather's, what would you do if, and like just a few random questions. So we're gonna start now. So, what would you do? So hold on, imagine you're married, you've got your mans. He like on the first date, he really took you out to an expensive restaurant, really spending money on you. Like, good guy, everything, yada, yada, yada. So you're married now, and let's say you have, like, 3 kids. Cool? Yeah. So then now you find out that all that money came from because he's a drug lord, and he was responsible for 100 deaths.
Oh my
for
God.
over 100 deaths. What do you do? And you've been enjoying the money.
oh,
You've been buying people houses and cars out
Oh
here,
my
sending
God.
your children to private schools. And then you find out that all that money really came from being a drug lord. And he's responsible for over 100 deaths.
Goddamn.
Wow.
I mean,
Money is money. I mean,
Wait, does he know you know?
Like, okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
So
Does
I
he
guess
know you know?
I guess it's just a situation where like the Popo is now involved. Like the FBI are like
oh, if the police are involved, I do nothing. If the police are involved, I'm moving to Somalia. I didn't know that.
No, don't go there because they're deporting criminals back. The pirates, they'll come for you on the video. Outside your house, a bunch of we heard what you said. But like, what would you do? Like, would you still stick by your man, you know, through thick and thin? You know,
He's not my man anymore. He's not my man anymore because my man is not a drug lord. He's not my man. I didn't marry a drug lord. I married someone who just had a lot of money. This is a drug lord. Where does he come from? That's not my man.
He really told you that his father is just rich and like he's investing in
He's a liar. That's a liar.
Yeah, that's true though.
You know, some girls will even lie for them.
know.
They will say it's all good. The money's still coming through.
Hey,
But the fact that he killed some people, that
Yeah.
doesn't
Some 100.
Oh, I mean,
Not even just one. Over
maybe
100.
5 is okay, but
if he
100.
was
It's okay. No, sorry, no. I'm good. Okay, so what would you do if your man did a Caitlyn Jenner on you?
Jesus is Lord.
All those years for your kids are all girls.
I just packed my bag.
Someone's dying in this situation. Either I'm killing myself or I'm killing him.
Yeah. No, someone's dying.
Someone has to die. I'm sorry.
And it's not gonna be me.
one option.
Yeah. So like, he really just, when you weren't home, he was really wearing your heels. And that's how you
I'll live out, sorry, boy bye.
like
Not
keep
even
it
girl
going.
bye.
Wear Gucci up there. Like, that's really, I can't.
That's messy.
I can't.
That's, I know,
feel
but yeah,
betrayed.
it is not my
I feel
portion.
so betrayed. Like, how dare you marry me?
And then
All those years.
You have other like things going on.
Wait,
No.
are they attracted to women still?
That's crazy. Don't mess up my life. Just
I
'cause
wouldn't
you
even,
have some
I wouldn't even give him enough time to tell me what he likes and what he doesn't. 'Cause he's
out of my house.
no, yeah, like
That's
at this
wild,
point,
yeah.
people are dying. I think that's somewhat, that's
People are
disrespectful.
dying.
Yeah,
That's
people. Yes, all the friends that knew and didn't tell me. Everyone's dying. You're dying
Mass
today.
funeral.
Yes, it will be. I'm like, okay, so what do you want to wear for your funeral? You know, at least I'll give you that option. No, I think that's just really, it's so disrespectful. Like it's mad disrespectful for someone to waste your time. Like this is Mr. Waste Your Time OG.
You know how they always do that? Oh, I've always known.
I've always known.
One of those.
After 20 years of marriage.
Like, come on.
Are you dumb? No, we're Christian though. Would you rather like have your husband like? So would you rather find out your husband's transgender or have him like be gay?
Gay. Gender is another issue.
Transgender is a whole nother one.
Yeah,
Like
That's
you
a
rather
completely
gay?
different human being.
I mean,
it is. They're changing everything. God damn, no. I'd rather them be gay.
You rather
I'd
gay?
rather they just like me for me. Like, why are we gonna switch up?
Okay, so you rather gay, right? Okay, so would you rather your husband cheats on you with another man?
Ah, where is this coming from?
This is building up now.
Like, cause you gotta, cause some people are like, yeah, I'd rather gay. I'm like, yeah, but he cheats on you. You think, who's this girl? Who's this girl? And it's a man like,
He's a man.
and he's like, it's me, Bob. And he's like,
oh my god.
It's like some deep voice.
Like,
Would you?
at least,
Can you imagine this?
with a cuter name? I mean,
What would you do if you found out your parents stole you from a hospital, like from a hospital when you were born? So they're not your real parents, right? So what would you do?
I'll be grateful.
I mean,
I'll be grateful. Like, honestly.
Yeah,
I've
Wait,
eaten.
hold on. But then you find out the family they stole you from are multi-millionaires.
I'll find it on your parents.
Okay.
No, but like,
you for looking after me.
Family.
Blood matters. Blood matters. I gotta go.
Now she changed the story. She's like, bye. Thanks for looking after me. Thank you for looking at me for all these.
no, but like, even if they raised you well, like they really stole you, like they took
they
you
stole
and
you.
they ran. They had a child that they took
From someone else.
They
That's
hit you and
sad.
ran. Nah, that's sad.
Yeah, grateful. Like, legit.
So your best friend has a baby, right? And 5 years later, you found out the baby was your man.
No, God! No!
Everyone's shocked. Everyone's just...
I'm not. Yeah. I can relate. No, wait.
How come we have this?
It's not like that.
Tell us now. What's up?
It's not like that. I know.
So did you have the baby or your ex?
No. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy.
Oh, so you know somebody that...
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
you
so
know,
What
yeah.
did she do to her?
But what would you guys do though?
Well, I mean, what else?
Well, the child is getting kidnapped.
Like that really, like you were there for your best friends, like baby shower, like you were
Gender reveal.
really out here, like baby's calling you auntie, everything's Gucci, and then 5 years later, you're really finding out that this is actually your man's baby.
No, your stepmom. Basically.
Auntie.
Auntie you.
That's rubbish. Auntie who? Don't call me auntie.
Like I said, I'm moving to Somalia.
My man found himself a new wife. I'm out. So one day you come home and you find like Antichrist symbols in your house.
Yeah.
You find out that your man tells you, like you find him like doing some shrine stuff and he tells you, babes, I'm actually like a satanist.
No.
Boy, bye.
No.
The way I would just Holy Ghost fire!
Holy Spirit.
Just be expecting him to not shut her. Just today I'm sending you back to your father.
I'll send you back to your ancestors.
Yeah. No, but can you imagine you come home and that's what you see in your house and he's really out here saying like
First of all, that's not my house anymore.
We gotta burn that.
That's not.
everything's gonna burn.
Burn down the house.
No,
Burn down the house.
yeah,
As the
burn
house
down
is
the
burning
house.
up, y'all start speaking in tongues.
Like you really your whole church needs to be outside.
Call a prayer meeting.
Okay.
All nighter.
All night.
All nighter.
Okay, so what would you do if you at your traditional wedding, right? You guys know what a lobola is?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like the bride price.
Oh, yeah. But
So like you're sitting down, right? Everybody's there, and he puts $5 on the table.
It must be a joke.
You're not serious about me. You're not serious.
He can marry himself.
So everybody's
like $5 to open his mouth to talk. Oh,
like everyone's like, and he just
Like that.
no, and the way he does it even he even says, and he even looks at his friend. No, he puts coins and he
20.
and then he looks at his friend and he's like, bro, do you have 10 cents? To add.
Wow.
Oh my God, man.
I guess we're staying engaged.
Really
Like,
love you. Know what I'm saying?
That's disrespectful. It's not to not only
$5?
give them my parents.
$5?
Bro, a McNugget combo is more.
Like $5.
$5 McDonald's bill?
I wanna know
Like a cheeseburger.
legit.
no, that's just disrespectful.
It is meant
If you make my family all gather here,
Yeah.
we buy matching material, even sew dresses. My mother
And
cooks,
cook.
and it's still about $5.
You're dumb. You are sick. You and your family, bang bang. Everybody's gone. Disrespectful. Do you know who I am? Like, do you know who I is? Bang bang. Like in this point,
Why the
everyone's
gun
out.
violence? It's like every day.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's right.
It works out.
It works. So what would you do if, this question's for you, sis. What would you do if your white husband, your white boyfriend, right?
Gonna do that
And then he
right
says
now.
to you, for the wedding, he doesn't want to do no traditional stuff. He's like, no, I don't want the African traditional stuff.
Well,
I'm
not
leaving
having
him.
I'm not having
Wow.
a white wedding. Simple as that.
Well, I'm leaving him. Like he has to respect me for who I am. If he doesn't want to do it, well,
Well, that depends.
you
How
can't
long
leave
have you
them.
been together?
Yeah, you can't leave him. Like you're planning on getting
What do you mean
married.
you can't leave him?
I'm planning on
What are
getting
you
married. That's a minor like inconvenience.
Like, how long have you been together?
How
Like-
like that out?
I don't know.
How
We'll
will
say
you
4
sort that
years.
out?
Like I feel
You
like
mix
4 or 5 years is like a like I think a long.
Obviously,
No, if we've been together
Obviously,
4
like I would
years.
have a
You would
traditional
know.
and the
You
white
would know
not
that
gonna
it
work
would
though.
Yeah.
I would have both, but if he doesn't want to do
You can
tradition,
compromise
I
on
don't want to
that
do the white
easy.
one.
You can't,
Can't leave somebody just.
I feel like if we've been together for a certain amount of time, you should respect me enough to understand that this is my culture and it's a part of my identity.
Exactly.
And that
Preach.
it's
But
gonna
like
be
no, but then like the whole time he's just been like
Then he's a
yeah.
liar.
And then at the end he's like, nah, I've actually deeped it and I don't want that. I don't want to do that.
But I don't
Well,
want
I've
to.
actually deeped it, and your opinion doesn't matter.
I love you. You're like, I've deeped it and your opinion doesn't matter.
It's like jump the broom. The movie.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. I've seen it, yeah.
exactly.
But yeah, no, I was thinking about that and I was like, that's rubbish because I wouldn't even be with a white man that doesn't like. No, but if I was to be, because he has to be like black inside, so he would already want that. He would be the one going, when are we doing this thing? Like, where's my outfit? Give me my ajagba. You know, he's gonna want to do that. So, but out here with that nonsense. He can go back to his unseasoned chicken and yeah, go. You can go back to your unseasoned potatoes and carrots for dinner because we're not doing that here.
Sandwiches for dinner.
Come for some food. So now, what would you do if, let's say, your dad and your husband are getting into it, like having a little argument?
Okay.
Like what?
Like no.
They
They get into an argument, right? And then your dad tells you, like your husband's like, let's go, and then your dad says, sit down. Who do you listen to?
My dad.
I look for my mom.
22.
I'll go with
Nah,
my
my man can't like disrespect my family. Like,
No, but it depends on what
No,
the
it-
altercation is about.
No, that's what.
What if your dad has done wrong?
Yeah, what if your dad's actually
I'll connect him.
he has to talk to me, and then I'll.
Because what if your dad's in the wrong? Like, it's just a thing where you guys are sitting down and let's say your dad, like, crossed the line with something. And then your husband's like, well, you can't really do that. Like, you're not, like... Okay, I don't know. Like, I can't give you really a scenario in my mind. I can't think of one. But, like, your dad's the one who's in the wrong. But then your husband's like, okay, let's go. Like, let's go. And now your dad's like, no, sit down. I'm listening to my mans because at the end of the day, my dad gave me away to my husband. For me, so me and my husband are now together. We make so we're together. Yeah, because my dad is still my dad, but he can't really control me the way like. You're not saying my husband should control me, but it's a sense of like I'm an adult first of all, so I can make my own decisions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you've disrespected my husband as well, I don't care. Like you can't disrespect my man's like that because if his mom disrespect me, I want my man to step up. That's how you have to think it. Like, because I think sometimes we might go, oh, I'll listen to my dad. But then what happens now when your man's mom is being rude to you? Would you not
like,
want
babe,
your
do
man
something, do something.
to tell his mom, no, don't do that? So I'm listening to my husband. Will go. Guys, what would you do? You know those traditional marks on the face, like those scarring. What would you do now if you come home and your mother-in-law really just cut up your child's face?
Oh my god.
Saying it's traditional. She's dying. She is dying.
God.
No.
Without my
She didn't. Yeah.
She has no right.
She doesn't. She didn't ask you. This was not a conversation that you had. This is not even like. This is something where like you left the baby. And and you come home and you see like, and it looks like some like razor blade like a cut.
Oh my God.
And it's on your baby.
I'm sorry, but that's
You
the
cannot
day.
do
That's
that.
the day.
Can I call the police on something like that?
Yeah.
She has no right.
She cut a child.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah, that's actually violence. Like she cut a
Our
child.
pastor will hear of this.
No, seriously, like she's dying. That's disrespectful. How can you touch my child like that and then not even ask? Like, and I think I think honestly, especially in the African community, like parents think they have that like right to do things like that to other people. I'm like, cool. Like you've had your child. That's it. This is your child's child. Like, yeah, cool. You're the grandparent, but you can't be going cutting the baby's face. Like, what if they've decided we don't want to do no traditional marking like that? If they said they wanted that, it's a different situation. But you didn't ask. And you just want to do that, you're dying. What would you do if you came back home and your dad started acting like a woman?
Oh, like pretty much the Jenners.
No, but this is your dad. Like you come home and your dad, you walk through.
But like
You come home and like you open the door and your dad's like in a dress, just like.
Mom.
I think I'll just cry.
I wouldn't even have energy to be angry. I just cry.
Yeah, I'll really cry. I'm like, you're gonna really do that to mom? Like, what?
Oh my
That's
god.
mad rude.
Confusing.
Wow. I'll be like, I wouldn't know what to do. I'll be too shook. I'll probably just do it like a double take real quick, but like, close the door, open it again.
Nah, I'll be like,
hold on.
catch me
For real?
No, in Jesus' name, I'm running out. Like, no, I'm not here for that. No,
Yeah, I'm definitely moving out. Would you rather lose your favorite memories or your eyesight?
my
Eyesight.
No.
My eyesight can go. My
Eyesight.
eyesight
Can go.
No, my eyesight can go.
Eyesight can go.
I
Memories.
No.
Memories can be replaced, yo.
They can never.
Make new ones. We're so young. Like
We're not 19.
We're still babies.
Nah, well,
eyesight.
I need my eyesight.
I have some memories as a child that right now, if I was to lose them, no, but you have to remember,
That's what fun
no,
is.
but think, no, you can see them. No,
remember what it was
no,
about.
deeper. Okay, let's deep it this way now. The person that you are now is because of what's happened to you in your past. You learn from your mistakes, and those are your memories. Now being able to take that away,
Imagine
you can
forgetting that men will
same.
play you. Imagine forgetting that. And then you just go dive in.
I feel like when people lose their memories, they still like part of them is still them.
No, but
you know
not
what I mean?
not in
And I
that sense. Like not in that sense. I feel like losing like properly, like everything's gone. Like your
yeah, but
memories
even
are
when
gone.
everything's gone, your foundations that you've made are still there. Like your family is still there. All your friends that are your friends are still there. Like you can like get to know them again and like find out.
Yeah,
why
but
you
that's
love them.
But there are so many things that are so like intimate and precious that you just store in you.
Yeah, and you
They
won't be
shape
able.
who you are.
Like,
Imagine
think
having
about
to
not
reshape
being
who
able
you are
to
with all
see,
that.
not being
Without
able
all
to see them like for the rest of
that. You
your
can
future.
hear them. You can touch
So
them.
that's not
Yeah,
future, not
exactly.
being able to
I
see.
need to see what's
I
I'm
say
gonna see my memory.
At this point, you would take the IG. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I'm keeping my sight.
Would you rather? This one is stupid. Would you rather pee yourself a little bit every time you blink, or not know who your father is?
I'd rather not know who my father is. No, because God is my father. Everybody clap for Jesus. No, I'd rather not know who my father is. Every day you're out here peeing your pants when you play.
Like after a while, you don't like the way to manage
No,
it.
but if you deep it, if you deep it, no, deep it now. Let's deep it. No, think about it. Every time you blink, so by after 1 minute, your pants are wet.
Why am I not wearing a nappy though?
Why am I not wearing a nappy? Because I'm not 70. I'm not 90. No.
Not yet.
I don't need to know who my dad is. God's my father. It's all Gucci up in here.
Guys, you know how important smell
Is that my
like,
mother?
when you're talking to other people.
Oh, yeah.
Does your pee stink?
Yeah, some people's pee
Yeah,
stink.
it does.
Drink water.
No, because if you're sick, like sometimes that happens, or like people's pee can stink. No.
Most people
So now you think about you can't wear the
Like,
outfits that you like
oh
to
my
wear
God,
because there's not
yes.
enough. People are out here slapping your butt like, why is this like a baby?
That's like bye to every tight thing ever.
Would you rather poop yourself every time you laugh,
Oh, bye.
or have AIDS?
Wait, actually,
Wow.
I would rather have AIDS.
Yeah, because with AIDS,
You can live with AIDS.
You can live your whole life and
And
you
like,
can live your
yeah.
whole life
And
and
you still have AIDS.
yeah, but like
pooping on
you and your
yourself.
partner can like take pills now so that
So
like,
now
it
you
doesn't
want to be
affect them and it doesn't
want to
affect
be
you.
smelling
You just need
like
to strap
toilet.
it up.
Who said I want?
Which one do you want? Which one do you want? So
I'm asking the questions. I don't have to pick.
No, your answer. What do you want? To be pulling yourself?
I plead the fifth.
I think the fifth. No, yeah, I'd rather have AIDS.
Yes.
Y'all are wild.
Sounds like.
yeah, we love
Y'all are so ready for having
Yeah.
AIDS.
Just every day. Oh, sorry.
No, but it's every time you laugh.
Yeah!
You're good.
I'm out. I love like every 3 minutes. Like,
You learn to control yourself. Just
nah, life is too hard. Life is too
Life without laughter.
You can laugh. Just make sure you're in the bathroom.
Oh, wait.
Now you have to be like, oh, sorry. Let me tell you.
Do you have any spare pants?
You won't have any friends. Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. Yo,
You find someone who understands.
I can't be around that.
I wouldn't. Then my friend, you keep pulling me.
You think you're like the undateables or
I don't
something.
like grown
Undateable.
Call it ambulance.
Stay alive.
Okay.
Please stay alive. Oh.
Okay.
You better cut that part out of the.
Or even slow mo. Zoom in. So we can. Like guys. I
done to the man. You would have looked at me.
Guys, don't forget to like
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
like a dark Vader.
comment
Guy
down
there
below.
looking like a Tomb Raider. Oh my guy, tell him do me one favor.
And I'll insert it right here. And here too. And down below. We'll just do that.
I was so proud of myself how I did that.
Yeah.
I walked around the house like
Hey! You can't see me. Hey, shaku shaku. Hey! So 1, 2, 3, we out. Bye.
Good guy wearing bandana. If I can't have you, nobody can. Bare face so they all know who I am. If you saw what the skank done to the man.